Hello, and welcome to a very special edition of CSU TV News. My name is Sharifa Jackson.
And I'm Courtney Napier.
Today we have with us Director of Columbus State University TV, Dr. Michael Baltimore. Okay. Thank you for being with us today.
It's my pleasure, Sharifa. Thank you for having me.
All right, first, what exactly is CSU TV?
Well, Columbus State Television is a broadcast and streaming network for Columbus State University. We highlight the work of the faculty and students here. We put on shows within our television station. We're on multiple platforms out there, and the basic idea is really to show off the talent that we have here at Columbus State University.
And how did this project get started?
Well, that's for people who've been around. That's always a long story for me. But for our broadcast today, I'll kind of shorten it up. We after a long period of time, really looked at developing products that we could use in the classroom for our teaching and learning and creating our own video, and that moved us into a number of other projects, including DVD authoring and those kinds of things. And now we have the equipment, and fortunately we have the crew, and a lot of people are interested in streaming to the web. So we first developed the streaming to the web platform, learned to do that on 24/7. We're broadcasting at CSU.TV or ColumbusState.TV. You can always find us there. So we learned that technique, and through an infrastructure project that occurred this past year, we were able to secure 2 broadcast local cable channels with Mediacom. That's our first cable provider. So we're on that platform, and our question was really how to develop content that would be educational but also interesting to those who view what we're doing. And finally, I think one of the things we wanted to do was to tell people the story about Columbus State University. It's wonderful people and the talent that we have, and so for me that's one of the most important parts of what we're doing here, is just really being creating a platform so that people could come in and talk about what they're passionate about, their interest, and help other people learn.
Okay, what programs can be seen on CSU TV?
What programs? Well, we have a full schedule. As I said, we're 24/7. We, you know, if you looked at our schedule, you might find recreation, the Recreation Center exercise programs first thing in the morning around 6 o'clock. You can watch yoga or some Zumba or some of those shows, which are really well done. And then we have talk shows that we've developed. So there are discussion shows, there are panel shows, there are things about science and technology on here as well. We really do show off what the students bring as well as what the faculty, and right now we're in the content creation mode where we're really creating a lot of brand new shows. For example, we have one called The History Moment, and this is about those events that have happened in our community, in our area here in Columbus, and other areas around in the region, but they really tell a story of things that you may not have heard about before. So that's a very interesting story, and that's a great show. And another show I like a lot is Inside the Professor's Study, where you really get to know about the professors here on campus, and those people come in and do a long-form interview really about their background, what they were like as a college student prior to becoming a professor. As Susan Rock does a wonderful job. That's on. We have Latinos in Columbus. We have your new show, which is a wonderful show. We've got athletics, so we've got baseball and soccer and basketball and softball, and a lot of the sports and athletics are on our television as well. So if you really look at it, and by the way, I need to mention old movies and cartoons. So that's a little bit different for some people to kind of take in. But we have a full spectrum of shows that we put out on Columbus State Television, and we hope everybody will take the time to view.
So if someone was interested in becoming involved with CSU TV, how would they go about doing so?
Well, it's a good question, and we're always welcoming new people. We have a lot of volunteers. We have people and students who come in the door and say, I'd like to be a part of what you're doing once they find out about us. We give an opportunity to anyone who wants to come in. We're located in Jordan Hall here on the main campus. We have some satellite studios around on campus, but our main campus is 218 Jordan Hall, and our email is csutv@columbusstate.edu. That's a long one, but CSU TV at columbusState.edu. So you can send us an email, you can drop by, become a part of what we're doing. When someone comes in to volunteer and help us out, and if they want to learn everything that we're doing, we teach them everything that we're doing. So we've got guys behind the camera running the technology, streaming to the web, on YouTube, Facebook, all of those media outlets. Plus, they learn to be on this side of the camera like YouTube done a great job as well, that you learn how to be on camera, what it looks like, and this adds to your portfolio. I mean, when you leave Columbus State, you've got the experience of being in a full production television station. You know the ins and outs of it. It gives you some good experience to get that next job. So I like to think that we welcome people to come in, whatever aspects. We've got people who've been in the studio for quite a while. We also have Media Makers, which is a group of students who've gotten together and they're doing short films and documentaries and other things like that, which is very, very exciting. So there's a lot of ways to get involved here at CSU TV.
All right, in the next couple months, what is exciting going on with CSU TV?
Well, it's interesting. I've often said that we sometimes are the best kept secret on the campus because we've been building this platform. So I hope in the next month or soon that we will we'll have our grand opening and launch Columbus State Television to the world. We're already on the web, and we're on we're in all continents, as a matter of fact, and in more than 30 plus countries right now. So this stream goes around the world, and it's pretty exciting to be there. So we want to launch Columbus State Television to the public, let them know what we have here, invite them to be a part of it, and to watch on Mediacom channel 98.99 and on CSU.TV, on their Roku, on iTunes, and Ustream, and all of those channels out there where we're putting out what's going on here at Columbus State University.
I know you briefly mentioned this before, but what other ways can we watch CSU TV news besides Mediacom?
Right, I think I almost answered that question. That was good, though. You know, we're trying to get on a number of platforms. There, on the web, you can stream live to various platforms in YouTube and Ustream, and of course just to our web where we have a content distribution network, so you can watch us live. But importantly, you can watch us on your mobile device, which I found really, really interesting because we now have an Apple app for your iPhone and iPad, so you can download it. It's free of charge. You can download it on your mobile device and click on the button and stream and watch exactly what we're doing right now. And if you have an Android phone, you can download that app from Google Play. And so all these mobile devices, whether it's Apple or Android, you can watch Columbus State TV on a mobile device. So I found that really, really interesting. A lot of our shows that are our premier shows, like Education Forum, This Week in Space Science with Sean Cruzen, other shows that I've mentioned, are on iTunes in podcast. So we're also taking our shows and we are putting them in podcasts. We have several shows out there. There's one called Therapy Talk, and you just go to iTunes, type in Therapy Talk, and you can see those podcasts that we put up. Or just type in CSU TV, and you'll see all of our listings on iTunes. So we're real proud of that right now.
All right, that's all for CSU TV. We would once again like to thank Dr. Baltimore for being with us and answering our questions, and we would like to thank all of you guys for tuning in. I am Sharifa Jackson.
And I'm Courtney Napier. Have a great day, Cougars. And here we have Shaquille with your weather.